Salutations, Gen Con. I'm Kimberlee Ann Bastian, and I am the author of the Element Odysseys series, a historical fantasy. My first book, The Breeding and the City in the Garden, takes place in 1934 Chicago. Follows the story of two boys, Charlie and Bartholomew. Bartholomew is an otherworldly creature known as a breedling that I have created for the series, but you can think of his occupation as a soul catcher. And he and Charlie's relationship is a lot like the Artful Dodger and Oliver Twist, in that Charlie, as a streetwise orphan, shows him the ropes on how to survive in Chicago, while at the same time, Bartholomew's supernatural world he's escaped from catches up with him. And so it forces Charlie to see all these new fantastical things he's never seen before, and he has to figure out what to do about that by the end of the first story. The second story, The Breedling and the Trickster, picks up right where the first one leaves off and finds Bartholomew teaming up with the trickster, Stingy Jack, who is based off the Irish legend of how we get jack-o'-lanterns at Halloween. It's told in a Homer Odyssey-esque adventure where the guys hop into the Milwaukee Road and they ride the rails from Chicago to Milwaukee to Minneapolis, and then they ferry down the Minnesota River where they exit our world into the supernatural world set up for Book 3. Book 3 is The Breedling and the Shepherdess, which sees Jack and Bartholomew trying to save the shepherdess, who is the love of Stingy Jack. It takes place predominantly, for the most part, in the supernatural world of Uxness, which is kind of like the origins of the universe. For a special, anybody who buys all three of the books through my website will receive a special short story which follows Shadow, and this is kind of his origin of how he will get involved into the overall series as you get deeper into it from book 4 and onward. I will also have these lovely posters of the 4 elements. I have them set so that it is a full lineup of all 4 of them, as well as there will be individual ones as well on my website. Thank you so much, and happy Gen Con!